Hello and welcome to Auto Today. My name is Dipayan and today we're talking electric motorcycles. More specifically, this electric motorcycle. This is the Tork Kratos R. It is the most premium product in the Kratos portfolio and the most premium motorcycle that Tork is making right now. Now, this is India's second electric motorcycle in terms of launch, but I think in terms of being developed and designed in India, this would be India's first made in India electric motorcycle. Now, on the face of it, it does have what it takes to be the motorcycle that leads the transition from ICE to electric. But let's take a closer look and see what the Tork Kratos R is really all about. When it comes to design, I think the Tork motors have really hit the nail on the head with the Kratos. Its sharp angular bodywork adds presence without really alienating the fundamental form of a motorcycle. It's got some nice design cues too, with bodywork that lines up along the flanks in the shape of an R or even the triangular headlamp cluster. Being an EV though, you do get some feature extras, like a sizable tank storage with a USB port for charging on the go. Just above that, the Kratos R also gets a magnetic cover that's supposed to cover the fast charger on the R, but our pre-production bikes missed out on that port. In terms of design, there is no denying the fact that the Kratos R is a sharp-looking motorcycle, and it does it without alienating the fundamental form of a motorcycle, which I think will help it connect with the masses more easily. But when you look closer, there are still a few niggles that need to be addressed. So let's take a closer look and see what these niggles really are. Look even closer and the fit and finish is a little disappointing. Switchgear, exposed wiring and one conspicuously unplugged cable on our test bike all seem to lead to a motorcycle that had been put together in a hurry. The saving grace for the Tork is that all the important bits like the chassis, the motor and the battery assembly seem contrastingly clean. Hopefully these pre-production issues of major touch points will be ironed out leading up to the launch. Unlike most of the electric vehicles that we've seen on India to date, the Tork is a ground-up new motorcycle that's been developed in India right down to the steel trellis chassis. The chassis is designed around the forged aluminium battery pack, which is a stressed member in the frame. It's at the place where the motor would have been in a conventional motorcycle and does a great job of centralizing the weight on the Kratos. The axial flux electric motor is housed behind the battery and sends power to the rear wheel via a chain drive. While the standard Kratos will have a 7.5 kWh motor with 28 Nm of torque, the R that we tested gets a 9 kW motor with 38 Nm of twist. Tork claims that the Kratos will go from 0 to 40 in 4 seconds and will get up to a top speed of 100 kmph, while the R will hit 40 kmph in 3.5 seconds and go all the way to a top speed of 105 km an hour. In final production spec, the Kratos is expected to get 3 riding modes and a reverse function, but our test bikes were only equipped with the Sport and Eco mode. Both the Kratos and the Kratos R will get a 4 kWh battery pack, and Tork claims a pretty decent 120 km real-world range on both motorcycles. Unfortunately, we'll only be able to put those figures to a test when we get the bikes for a more real-world comprehensive ride. Now, at 1.05 lakhs for the Tork Kratos and 1.12 lakhs for the Tork Kratos R, there is no denying the intrinsic value that both these motorcycles have to offer. That said, I still think that there is a lot of room for improvement, not just on the motor but also on the battery pack and the real world applications of both of them. I think once Tork settle out both of these features, it will be a more competitive motorcycle offering serious competition to not just the 125cc commuter space but also the 150cc premium commuter space. That's it from us. This is Didi signing off.